you say to the doubters who are going to dispute your idea? What makes it so undisputable?
Well, we actually invite neuroscientists, we invite psychologists, philosophers, New Age writers such as self-improvement writers, life coaches, whoever, to come forward and dispute it. The fact is that the project cannot be disputed because it encompasses all those teachings within saving lives. And that's the beauty of it. Saving Lives is a project that gets rid of bullying, domestic violence, racism, bullying at workplace, bullying in schools. And it's a project that can save governments trillions of pounds. The only way to get rid of bullying and racism is to do with your thinking. And you're already using every day while you're alive, every second of the day, you're using the same tools. Everybody in the world is using the same tools that we put forth. And that is to do with thinking. If you're thinking good stuff, you will have no reason to become a bully because you will have self-confidence.
But surely that is that's down to the parents of the child. That's their responsibility, isn't it?
Well, you have it's a big thing that says it's the parents. Fine, okay, let's have a little discussion about that. You have middle class and upper class families. We can see them always on television, or we read about them. Why are these people, if they're having the best education, if they're living in the best houses, they're driving around in best cars, these kids, they've got the best toys, why are they getting into trouble? Can you answer me that? Right.
Because
it's lack of education. It's got nothing to do with your background, where you come from. It's your thoughts. If you want to put it in a nutshell, no middle class or upper class or poor families are exempt from their children wanting to make friends outside of the house. You can give them the best advice in the world, but when they go outside, if they want to be in a gang or if they want to be accepted, which most people in the world, they want to be accepted, okay, they will join people who drink, they will join people who smoke, they will join people who take drugs. If the idea is put into practice, and it is for governments to put this idea into practice by putting it into primary schools, that's where it has to start from. We can start seeing benefits within 5 years. It's a long-term project, but definitely every individual in the world can benefit from this, providing that their governments want to put something like this into schools. It will give people total self-confidence. It will get rid of bullying, racism, domestic violence, and when you get rid of all this stuff, the country will save so much money. But what is wrong with having self-confidence? You ask anybody in the world, what is wrong with having self-confidence? Surely it's one of the greatest things that a person can have. It's one of the greatest things that a person can possess, is self-confidence. This is not about vanity, this is not about being rude, this is not about vain stuff or anything like that. Self-confidence is something else. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with loving humanity?